Stonehenge, standing on the wind-swept chalk downland of Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England, is the most celebrated prehistoric monument in Britain and one of the world's most evocative archaeological sites. Its great circle of sarsen uprights and lintels framing an enduring mystery about the beliefs and engineering skills of Neolithic and Bronze Age peoples. Archaeological investigation shows that the site's history stretches back more than 5,000 years. Before the stones were raised, a circular earthwork enclosure with ditches and banks was dug around 3000 BC, containing timber posts and the so-called Obry holes, which held either posts or cremation burials, making Stonehenge one of the earliest large cemeteries in Britain. Around 2600 BC, the monument entered its most dramatic phase when people transported huge blue stones from the Preseli Hills of West Wales, a journey of over 150 miles, and set them in a double arc within the enclosure. Soon after, they brought in even larger local sarsen stones, some weighing more than 40 tons, and erected them in the iconic horseshoe and outer circle arrangement with mortise and tenon joints and precisely shaped lintels, demonstrating astonishing levels of planning and craftsmanship for a society without metal tools or wheeled transport. Over the next several centuries, the layout was modified repeatedly. Stones were rearranged, additional circles and avenues laid out, and pits and mounds added, integrating Stonehenge into a wider ritual landscape of cursus monuments, barrows, and processional ways linked to celestial events such as the solstices. Most scholars now think the monument served multiple purposes as a ceremonial center, ancestral burial ground, and astronomical marker aligned with the midsummer sunrise and midwinter sunset, embodying cosmological and social ideas of a farming society undergoing profound change. With the decline of its ritual use by about 1600 BC, the stone stood increasingly isolated while new burial mounds spread across the plain, and over the following millennia, weathering, stone robbing, and collapse altered its appearance, even as folklore wove myths of giants and Merlin around it. Antiquarian interest from the 17th century onwards, figures such as Inigo Jones, John Aubrey, and William Stukeley began to record and speculate about Stonehenge's origins, and systematic archaeological excavations in the 20th and 21st centuries have revealed much about its construction sequence, the lives of its builders, and its connections across prehistoric Britain and Europe. Today, Stonehenge is protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and managed by English Heritage, with a visitor center presenting finds from decades of research, while the stones themselves remain a focal point for tourists, scholars, and modern pagans alike. As both an engineering marvel and a sacred landscape continuously reshaped over more than a millennium, Stonehenge stands not just as a relic of the distant past, but as a living symbol of mystery, continuity, and human ingenuity at the heart of Britain's prehistoric heritage.